Lux, and the quest for the cosmic spindle. In the dusty quiet of the miller's attic, Lux was not an ordinary stray. While other cats chased mice, Lux chased the tug. Her fur wasn't orange and black, but a swirling tapestry of deep indigo and violet nebulae that seemed to hold the secrets of the night sky. On a sleepy Tuesday, she spotted a dust mote that didn't just float. It glowed with a silver fire. With a rhythmic thump-thump of her tail, Lux coiled her muscles and pounced, expecting the hard thud of wooden floorboards. Instead of wood, Lux's paws sank into something that felt like warm silk. The attic vanished in a blur of gold. She found herself standing on a floating island of sea glass, drifting through a sky of liquid light. Below, waterfalls of pure radiance tumbled into an endless void of stars. Lux had blinked through a frayed edge of reality and landed in the Interstitial, the shimmering space between the wares and winds. A feline? How remarkably inconvenient for the timeline. A voice rustled like old paper. Lux turned to see a tall figure perched on a glass outcrop. He was made of ancient clock gears and yellowed parchment covered in moving ink. He peered at her through a pulsing blue monocle. "I am Balthazar the Archivist," he sighed, his gears clicking. "And you, little nebula fur, have arrived just as the universe is beginning to unspool." Balthazar explained that the Eon Weaver, a sacred golden spindle that stitched reality together, had been stolen by the entropic shadows. Without it, the dimensions would bleed into a gray, lukewarm soup. Lux didn't understand entropy, but she felt the tug stronger than ever. She chirped and trotted into the empty air, her paws creating ripples of starlight with every step. Balthazar scrambled after her, clutching his dials in surprise. They entered the Echo Reach, a dizzying realm where sounds controlled gravity. "Don't make a sound," Balthazar warned, but the stardust made Lux's nose tickle. "Achoo!" she sneezed. Instantly, the world flipped. Up became sideways, and they began falling toward a forest of giant silver tuning forks. Every confused meow from Lux sent them tumbling in a new direction, bouncing off brass spires like cosmic pinballs. Suddenly, a heavy gray fog rolled in, the silent storm. It swallowed every hum and click. Balthazar's gears ground to a halt. Without sound, he began to freeze into a statue of cold metal. Lux felt the silence trying to strip away her light. She scrambled onto Balthazar's chest and did the only thing she could. She began to purr. The vibration wasn't just a sound, it was a physical pulse of violet light that restarted the Archivist's mechanical heart. To reach the Shadow's lair, they had to cross the Bridge of Riddles, a path made of glowing, floating words. Balthazar tried to calculate the logic of the runes, but Lux trusted her heart. She ignored the word yesterday and leapt onto Heartbeat, which pulsed with a warm pink light. She led Balthazar across Curiosity and Friend, the bridge strengthening under her paws because she chose truths that couldn't be broken by shadows. At the edge of the void, Lux faced a wall of obsidian glass. Her reflection didn't mimic her. It transformed into a mirror Lux, wearing a crown of stars. "Stay here," the reflection whispered. "I can give you a world of eternal sunbeams and oceans of milk. Why go back to being a stray in a dusty attic?" Lux looked at the lonely throne in the mirror, then back at Balthazar, who held out a mechanical hand, trembling with the fear of losing his only friend. Lux hissed at the false crown and leapt through the mirror, shattering the illusion. Behind it, the Eon Weaver was held by chains of dark gravity. The shadows swarmed, but Lux climbed the liquid darkness. She draped herself over the golden spindle and purred with the force of a supernova. Her cosmic vibration shattered the dark chains, and the Eon Weaver fell into Balthazar's waiting hands, flooding the void with mending light. The world turned inside out as Balthazar used the spindle to stitch reality back together. Lux blinked, and suddenly she was back in the miller's attic. The sun was warm on her fur, and the smell of old wood returned. She was astray again, but when the light hit her coat, the indigo patches shimmered with the light of 1,000 stars. Somewhere in the interstitial, a man of gears was winding his clocks, smiling because the universe was no longer just orderly. It was fluffy.